I'll show you that again. Watch, you see you take the coin, and in fact we'll place the rest away with a snap. This one completely disappears, leaving you with empty hands. Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another tutorial video, and today I'm going to teach you the coin vanish you just saw. It happens out in the open with one hand in short sleeves with 0 gimmicks. In fact, this can be used with a borrowed handful of change. All you need is a few coins to perform this trick and you are ready. There is no preparation, no construction, nothing like that. This is one of those methods that is really fun to practice and even more fun to perform. So without further ado, this is how to vanish a coin with short sleeves completely impromptu. There's a couple of different ways of going about this, and the presentation and the sort of construction of the routine is entirely up to you. But you do want a stack of coins and you do want them to be all identical, preferably, although you can do this with a mixed bag of coins, or a mixed bunch of coins, I should say. I've done it in the past with £2 coins, £1 coins, basically every currency that is in England except 5p's because they're rubbish. The first version of this method, the first really basic version, is this. You take the coin, with a blow, it disappears. And that looks okay, but it's kind of obvious that you're not really taking a coin, and that's the secret. To that version, that is all you're doing. You are miming taking a coin, you're not really taking anything, so then it's really easy to make that nothing disappear because there was nothing there. So that is sort of version 1, really basic, but it's really fooling, and I've done it in the past in a sort of impromptu casual setting where you have a bunch of coins and you do that and then you make it disappear. It's just one of those moments, one of those little throwaway moments of magic. But now the question is, how do we replicate that but actually show that we have a coin before making it vanish? I take the coin, I show it in my hand like so, and as I'm tipping up to grab the coin to get into vanishing position, which we'll call this, thumb behind, fingers in front, and I'm facing the audience like this. As I'm going from taking the coin, showing it like so, to this position, I'm going to drop the coin. So the coin just dropped into my hand. I'll show you from this angle because that's probably better. I'm showing the coin like so, I drop it, and then I'm pretending to vanish. And here, acting is everything. That is the #1 thing that's going to sell this. If you just go through the motions like that, it's not gonna work. You need to believe that there is a coin there. You really need to focus on it, you need to look at it, you need to handle it and sort of feel the weight of the coin right up until the moment it disappears. All of those subtle little body language clues will be really telling your audience there's still a coin here. Now yes, on camera when you're staring directly at it, you can tell that something happens, but on an offbeat moment with a little bit of sort of ease of the situation, this flies under the radar. I've done it loads of times, and in a casual setting in particular, this is one of those killer moments. I did it the other day, which is kind of why it's fresh in my mind and I want to make a video about it, and it just works. What you're not going to do is take the coin, show it like this, and make it really obvious. You're going to time it with closing your hand and putting the coins away in your pocket, which is why you need the cover of the other coins. If you don't have the other coins, then this looks rubbish because you're closing your hand for no reason. The close of the hand and the noise as well of the coin landing on the other ones is immediately disguised and justified by the fact that there are other coins. Because if I do this without the drop, there's a noise. There's still the clink of coins, so that's completely fine. The additional clink of this coin is really minimal compared to the clinks of all the others. So basically, do not worry about the noise. Just show the coin, get into this position as you sort of snatch your hand, and you don't want this to be a really sort of dramatic snatch. It's just I'm closing my hand because I'm getting rid of the coins. So phase 1 might be just miming taking a coin, vanishing it. Maybe people have an idea how that's done. Oh, I didn't quite see him take the coin, I want to see it again, which is why I always follow it up with, I'll do that again and I'll show you there's a coin. And this time, the same thing happens. Being aware of the attention in the situation is the most important thing here. I know I said acting was, and acting is really important, but being aware of when to do the drop is equally important. Because if I'm doing it when everyone's looking and when everyone's caring, then that's not gonna work, which is why I think doing this vanish after another trick is really great. Because as soon as you do a trick, your audience's sort of attention level spikes at the moment where the magic, or where they think the magic happens of the trick, and then it goes back down, almost like breathing, I always think of it. So they're sort of rising in breath, maybe not literally, but metaphorically, and then when the trick ends, there's this sort of lull, and it's called the offbeat moment. So after the trick, you can get away with a lot. It's the time where deck switches can happen. It's the time where objects can vanish. In this case, that's what's gonna happen. So I've done a trick. I've made the coin initially vanish with the mime vanish or whatever, and then I say I'm gonna do that again, and just as they're off the offbeat, I put the rest of the coins away, and now they're focused. Now the trick's beginning. The trick doesn't begin with the sleight of hand, the trick begins when you're already in the position to make the coin vanish. However, slight variation you can do, rather than having it vanish at the fingertips here, you can actually have it vanish almost in a fist. So this is what that looks like. I show the coin in the palm of my hand. I'm also still showing these, and then I get rid of the rest of the coins, and it's gone. Super similar deal, and you can kind of tell what's going to happen here. So the coin is in my palm like so. I shift it forwards to my fingers, and all I'm going to do as this hand closes to take the coins and put them in my pocket, this hand is going to close to conceal the coin, but it's also, and this is difficult to sort of demonstrate in slow motion, but essentially this coin is going to fly into this hand as it closes, just like that. So now this hand is empty and the coin is here. So one more time. It's hard to expose this, but I'll give you a few angles and do it as slowly as possible. It does rely on the speed and of the momentum, but it's really convincing. And you can apply the same move in a completely different way with just 2 coins. So 1 in each hand, and you show this really, really clearly. You can even have these coins signed or whatever if this is part of a larger routine. You show them like so. You seal them in your hands. You can even get the spectators to hold your wrist, and then this one can cleanly vanish and reappear in this hand. You don't have to do the terrible little shoulder roll, but you can if you want to. I don't know why I did that, but it's a really, really nice effect. It uses the exact same principle. So this coin right here, as I'm curling my fingers, I'm almost using the curl to launch it into this hand. Or if you want a slight adaptation, same move, is you can pretend to grab this one at your fingertips and then hold this one like so, and you can actually shoot it across like that. So that is it for this tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed this. Something a little bit different, but I've been getting more and more into coin magic recently, so might start to teach a few more coin tricks or adaptations of coin tricks. There's one in particular that is really, really exciting that I want to teach, so let me know down below if coin magic is your jam and you want to see more stuff like this. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the thumbs up button down below. As always, that really is appreciated. And if you are new, hit the subscribe button and the bell button so you don't miss a future video. If you like anything to do with magic, then you'll enjoy my channel, so make sure to subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.